I wasn't muted. I just wasn't saying anything. I was mouthing, but I was not muted. Y'all think, yeah, of course my mouth flaps. I wasn't saying anything. My mouth moves, but I was not saying anything. See, you guys gotta understand. I have OBS in front of me, so I can see if there's if I'm muted or not. But if you guys don't believe me though, since I did live for 4.5 years, I can't help it. And all I can say is that if you guys don't believe me, then maybe I should just quit. Because even though I lied about being a hero for 4.5 years, I still tried to live myself as a hero. But the past couple of days, a lot of people have started to doubt my 4.5 years of life. A lot of people have said things that makes me wonder if it's, worth it or not. It is 4.5 years of lies. I lied to everyone for 4.5 years. So, it's hard to come back from that. It's hard for people to accept that in the end, I still tried to live my life like a hero, tried to protect people, tried to be good to people as best as I can, but I still get accused of being sus. I still get accused of lying. I still get accused of untrustworthiness. And it gets to you, it really does. One of these days you're going to try to be serious on stream. No one's this is the day. I don't know, Moistai. I don't know if you are seeing it right now. I'm being deadly serious, and none of you in chat are taking it seriously. So this is the day. This is the day that you're talking about. And ever since the graduation day, it's been hard on my mental state over how many people told me that it was painful, and it's hard to get through it. Foxveer, why are you bringing a Malay culture in my stream? There's way more people that's not from Malaysia in my stream. For me to say something like that, I have to explain it and all that. Can you stop? No, maybe not. Maybe asking people to stop is just dumb. Asking people to stop is just dumb. Because, like I said, people doubt every word I say now. I keep on thinking like, it's fine. It'll go away as time goes on, but I guess I brought this on myself. It's none of you guys' fault. Your feelings are valid. Your untrustworthiness of me is valid. That's just, you know, like I said, I brought this on myself. It's all on me. It's I guess the hurt part is that the year just started. You know? The part that hurts is that the year literally just started today. And it feels like it's hard to go on. You know? It feels like it's so, like, where's the point? Where's that point where people break, right? Where's that point where people break and can't go on anymore? It's different for everyone, of course. But it's just, am I getting to that point? Is that it? Because I keep on feeling like, is it worth it to go online, to go live anymore? I actually legitimate. And now I'm not quitting VTubing, just so you all know. I'm not talking about quitting VTubing. I'm talking about quitting live streaming. That legitimately, that thought crossed my mind this past couple of days. You know? Just quitting live streaming and just making video content. That is, like I said, this is a legitimate thought that has crossed my mind this past couple of days. Ever since my, my lie was exposed. Ever since my big lie was exposed a couple of days ago, it crossed my mind that maybe live streaming is not for me. You know? Like, maybe I should just concentrate, maybe live stream once a month, but concentrate on video content. See, I told you. I just can't win. I'm talking seriously here, and latest message just goes on to doubt. Like I said, I brought it on myself. That's all on me. I can't blame any of you for having that thought. I cannot blame any of you for thinking the way you do. But it does get to me mentally these past couple of days, thinking that maybe continuing live streaming, it just makes it hard to react live over these kind of thoughts, these kind of feedback. Anyway, happy 2024. Welcome to the stream. And just want to say my plans. So this this live stream today is supposed to be talking about my plans for 2024. And what was it? Oh yeah, I wanted to get behind the scene on the the live stream I had a couple of days ago. And I'm not gonna lie, right? My plans for 2024 does include content, but I am seriously thinking not doing live stream content. Because I seriously am thinking that making video content might be better for me. Mainly, I'm thinking this because mainly lately, last year, and the past 2 years, I have not done a lot of live content. I've done a bit of collabs here and there, but I've not really made live content. But I haven't made video content either. I've just not done anything. But this year, I wanted to be productive. But I feel like live content might actually deter my productivity, because having to go live, and when you go live, you go like 4-5 hours, 3-4 hours of gaming or whatever, and drawing or whatever, but that's not conducive to my productivity. You also hope that you wouldn't get burnout on editing. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna get burnout on editing. What's the hardest part for you being a live streamer VTuber, by the way? Keeping a schedule. Hardest part for me is keeping a schedule, I'm not gonna lie. How else can we tease you if you're not live streaming? I don't know. There's YouTube comments, you can just tease me there. You just won't get live reaction. Now, that being said, I'm not saying I won't live stream, but I might keep it super sparse, my live streams. I keep it like once, maybe twice, maybe twice a month, or I don't know, once a week. I don't know. Keep it super sparse. Short form content, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. My video, the video plans I have would be short form content. Maybe like 3, 5, 6 minutes, 8 minutes if I want to put in mid-roll ads. YouTube has a thing where if you want to put in mid-roll ads, it has to be 8 minutes minimum. Stuff like that. Like was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. Wait, was it last year? When did I have my 3D model? No, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. It was back in 2022. Yes. 2022. I did a lore video for me when I got my 3D body. And I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed doing that a lot. It was productive. I had fun writing it. I had fun drawing for it. And it was good. And I was like thinking of doing that regularly. And then I started live streaming again because, at that time, live streaming was the thing. And, after a live stream is done, I'm always exhausted. Kind of sad that off streams go down because it's why I got into you. As long as you don't disappear, then I guess it's fine. Yeah, I mean, understandable. A lot of people got to know me because of my live stream. But like I said, it kills productivity for me. Live streaming makes me exhausted after I finish my live stream. And then either I have to rest for a long time, or I just don't do anything. And you think like not doing anything is a rest. It's resting, but it's actually not. When you're not doing anything, like literally not doing anything, just sitting down watching YouTube videos, for me, it's mentally exhausting. That's mentally exhausting. But, it's either I sleep or I not do anything. But then because of these two options, after I live stream, that kills all my productivity. No, I do not want to do work streams. I cannot do work streams. I've tried in the past, can't get into that work mindset while I'm streaming. So, I mean, I know a lot of people have done work streams and it works for them. It doesn't work for me. Like I said, I've tried in the past. I cannot get into the mindset of working while I'm streaming. Yeah, feeling of not doing anything but not feeling rested or relaxed. That is how it is for me after a live stream that I've done. Or, like I said, I go to sleep. one or the other, and that kills so much of my productivity that even my day job, whatever I'm doing to pay my bills, oops, sorry, I'm hitting my microphone there. Whatever I'm doing to pay my bills suffer when I do that. So I'm not blaming live stream for this. I'm not blaming live stream for it. Ariel, I'm literally saying that stream is the last thing I would do. For a given day? No, I can't do that. You see, time zone wise, oh wait, my body's like a bit, there you go. Time zone wise, it wouldn't work for me. For my last thing to do in my given day, my audience is not there. I don't have an audience for that. The audience that I've cultivated since the start of my VTubing days, it doesn't work with that last thing for a given day thing. It won't work that way. I've cultivated this audience. If I were to do like you said, I have to restart and get new audiences. So it doesn't work that way. Now, I know you're trying to give me suggestions. I'm not asking for a solution, by the way. So don't try to give me solutions. I'm not asking for a solution. I'm telling you guys what I feel right now. So I know you're trying to help me. It's not helping. Mentally, it's not helping me. So thank you for the suggestions. And like I said, I'm not asking for a solution. Okay? I'm telling you guys how I feel right now. Okay? So you can tell me all you want about, oh, stream on this day, or do this and do that. Not helping. Not helping. Plus, like I said at the start of the stream, the mood is already gone. You know? The mood is gone. And like I said, not you guys' fault. None of you are at fault at that. That's on me. I made that myself. Everything with the mood gone, that's me. I did that. Not you guys. You guys are awesome. All right? But I'm not asking for a solution. Okay? I just want you to know I'm not dismissing your suggestions, but I'm not asking for a solution. I'm just telling you guys that I feel like live streaming's not my thing. Which is actually the thing about VTubing, right? Why is my body like so... I can't get this. Like, I reset the position and the moment I talk, or my hand moves. Oh, it's my hand. My hand is making my body like tilted. Okay. Okay. VTubing for the first 2, maybe 3 years was not concentrated on live streaming. Funny enough. Like most VTubers, especially in Japan at the time, was doing video content, was concentrating on video content. There are, of course, VTubers that go live, that does live stream content, like a lot of Nijisanji VTubers, because they started the whole live streaming thing. And then Hololive followed suit, and a lot of indie VTubers followed them because, you know, they're getting popular and it's the best way. I will tell you now, live streaming is the best way to make connections with other VTubers and or content creators. Once upon a time, it used to be about short form videos and skits, but those were, yep, exactly. So it is the best way. Live streaming is the best way for you to make connections with other VTubers and content creators. If it weren't for live streams, I wouldn't be connected to the so many VTuber friends that I have right now. A lot of VTubers probably won't know me as close as they do if it wasn't for a live stream. So, and that's the part where I'm still trying to decide whether I want to make live stream smaller, or, you know, I'm not gonna quit live streaming. Like I said, maybe once a week or once a month or something like that. That'd be fun, huh? A once a month stream, like it'll be like the special day of the month that everyone gets to see me live, where the rest of the month is just all video content. That'll be something, huh? But yeah, this like I said, this has been crossing my mind the past couple of days. I'm again being deadly serious about this. One thing you can know about me is that when I say I'm deadly serious, I am. I mean, you can X to doubt all you want. You can not trust my word all you want. You can say I'm giving a lie on top of a lie all you want. I am deadly serious about this. And, you know, again, not on you guys that you don't trust me. It's on me. I cultivated that. I made that. I was the one who, you know, that sort of like brought that over. You know, none of you guys. You guys are awesome, and you guys are doing the best you can. And I, you know, I trust you guys. To do special streams or collabs if you dial it back. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, if I just stream at a minuscule amount every month instead of every day streaming, or not every day, I don't stream every day. Though, back in like 2021, back in like 2020 and 2021, I was streaming every day, and I think I burned myself out from that. And I feel like if I concentrate more on video content, and it could be any kind of video content, me talking about stuff, me doing some skit, anything, right? And though it's not gonna be every day, I don't think I have the time to make everyday video content. I'll make like maybe once every like a video every 2 days or something like that. But if I were to like concentrate on that, when I do get back to streaming, it'll bring at least a I won't feel like tired. I won't feel like, ugh, I gotta stream again. Okay, I don't feel that. I don't really feel that way. I can't explain what the feeling is when sometimes when I'm streaming. It's like it's sort of like tired, but I don't want to quit. I can't. It's hard to explain. I can't. How do I mean, I feel tired before streaming and during streaming. And then, but I also don't want to stop. You know? Oh, you know what? That's right. That's actually true. Yeah, feels more like an obligation, because it didn't used to feel that way when I first started. Felt like, hey, time to do this, interact with people, it's fun. But I guess after years of doing it, it just gets to you. Because like I said, I only started feeling this around like mid 2022. I think it's after my 3D debut. After my 3D debut, I had all these plans for lore content videos, but seeing that I couldn't do it, I guess it got to me, you know? It got to me to the point that I was like, man, I want to do more lore videos because those are fun. Lore videos are fun to do because I'm a creative guy. I used to write and draw comics all the time. So not being able to do that because I'm live streaming hurts my brain, man. Hurts my brain. But that being said, I'm not sure it'll start immediately. I would love to see comic videos. Yeah, I mean something like that. You know, comic videos. Now, like I said, that being said, I'm not. I don't think it'll start immediately. For probably all of January, I'll still be streaming as regular as I can. But I'll either phase out streaming for video content, or I just instantly like, boom, we're going to video content. Unique niche amongst VTubers? I guess so these days, huh? It's I just find it funny that making video content, like concentrating on video content, is a unique niche amongst VTubers nowadays. When that's how VTubers started back in the days, you know? It's kind of funny that what it started with became the unique niche now. Oh man, I was tangent. We're going on a tangent right now. I for a while thought Laplace Darkness from Hololive had stopped, was sick or something, because I have not seen her stream on YouTube for a long time. For like 2 months she has not streamed on YouTube. Then I found out that she was regularly streaming on Twitch. More like make a lore video about how your internet went out and you had to shift content types. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. There's no... If I were to make a lore video, it'll be life in Virtutopia. It has nothing to do with shifting content. Whatever I do content that has like real life, like this just chatting thing, it would not be a lore video thing. Again, not asking for suggestions, but I understand what you're saying, but I'm not gonna... I don't connect lore story with IRL happenings. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to follow Kizuna Ai and make VTuber anime? Ha! I don't have the money or the team to make even a single episode of anime, much less a whole series. You'd be so surprised. I've seen so many new VTubers asking, can I be a VTuber if I only make videos? What? VTubers were asking that? That's so weird. I mean, yes, you can. Okay, any VTubers out there listening right now, you can still be called a VTuber if you don't live stream. VTubers started as content creators, content creationer. VTubers started as making content where they don't live stream and put more into their videos. Kizuna Ai started making a lot of video content and live streamed very rarely, not even once a month. She live streamed maybe once every 3 months. And when that happens, when a live stream happens, it's special. It's like a special event. In terms of your niche though, comic book esque storytelling with lore is something I haven't seen elsewhere. Yes, I was thinking of that too. Comic book story, comic, what was it, manga, animation, what do they call it? Animated manga, animated comic. Video content is not something you see from a VTuber. So that is a pretty niche area. Which girl are you even referring to? First time I've heard of this. Kizuna Ai? Wait, was I talking about any other girl? Did I talk about any other girl? I just talked about Kizuna Ai just now, right? Kizuna Ai is arguably the first VTuber, or she made VTubing a popular thing. She was a Japanese. In fact, she coined the term VTuber. The one you say that stopped streaming on YT, but a regular. Oh, Laplace Darkness. Oh man, I forgot I didn't finish the story yet. I forgot that I didn't finish the story of Laplace Darkness. So Laplace Darkness, she hasn't streamed. She's part of Hololive. She's Holox. She haven't streamed on YouTube for like months already. And then I found out she was streaming on Twitch. And then I was looking at her Twitch channel, which I had followed when she first made it. And then she's been regularly streaming on there almost every day. I was like, oh wow. I did not know she's still streaming. And then later on, I found out she said on a stream, and she still streams on YouTube from time to time, but only when she has either a special Hololive thing to stream on YouTube for, or if she wants to do a just chatting thing. But anyway, she says that the reason why she's streaming on Twitch more is because she wanted her YouTube channel to be a video content thing. To be more of a video content thing than a live stream thing. And I was like, yeah, no, that's actually when I first started VTubing, that's what I wanted to do too. I was like, her saying that rekindled some thoughts in my head, but I sort of like suppressed it until a couple of days ago after my graduation stream, because I graduated from Hero Academy. And until that stream, I was like, I remembered what Laplace said. I was like, I kind of want to do that again. I kind of want to do that. I kind of feel like making video content more than live streaming. Like the live streams will be around, it's just super rare. Though I don't think I'll be going on Twitch for that. I think I'll still maintain a YouTube live stream life. I'm surprised she got away with it for so long. That's against the TOS. What? Wait, no. Laplace was not restreaming on Twitch and YouTube. She's not double streaming. She's just streaming on Twitch. She doesn't have YouTube stream. It's not against TOS to do that. For Hololive, I mean. I'm sure Cover isn't so petty to punish her for that. Yeah, exactly. They don't have a TOS that they cannot stream on Twitch. I mean, oh, streaking. You're talking about Fox's streaking, right? Fox's streaking word. Fox did not streak. Fox mistakenly typoed streaming with streaking. That's all. He himself, Fox, I don't know if Fox themselves did not streak. You can only stream or watch streams on YT anyway. Understandable. So anyway, here's another thing. I wanted to do this vertical stream meta because it's been a popular thing with YouTube VTuber streamers, basically the Japanese streamers. And I thought, like, legit in my head, I was like, maybe I should stick with this when I do stream. You know, I'll do my video content thing, but when I finally stream, live stream again, and that once a month idea, I'll stick with this, vertical live stream idea. I kind of like the look of it. It's less, negative space and all that, and I'm sort of like covered the whole thing, so it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, not gonna lie. Yeah, Exactly. That's the reason why Thundercharge. The hype with vertical stream is that it's easier for people to see it on mobile. Perfect format for Nikkei. You know what? You're right. You're right. I'll be like in front here talking to you guys while playing Nikkei in the back. But as long as you don't show up, but I will show up. That's the whole point, though. But yeah, that's like the plan. That's like the idea, not the plan, the idea. Now, I'm not 100% on this idea yet. I think but I was laughing much earlier, Fox. Did you not listen? I was already laughing before you said the show thing, the Nikkei thing was already. I had laughs before as well. This was not. I finally Asu laughs. Were you not watching or paying attention? I laughed like about 20 minutes in. I've already been streaming for 44 minutes. About 20 25 minutes I did laugh. That was a laugh. Easier to watch but kind of annoying when you're always talking in chat. Oh right, because you have to scroll up. Right, because you have to scroll, you have to slide the chat up to type it in. Right. Ooh, that is kind of annoying. I didn't even think about that. Most people aren't chatting. Yep, you're right. That is true. However, counterpoint, I can do hashtag shorts and this live stream can appear in people's shorts feed. Counterpoint. Hey Zen, welcome to the stream. But anyway, I'm not 100% on this whole making fewer live streams and concentrating on video content yet. It's an idea. I might go with it, but I might not. I might just continuing on with my current VTuber life of live streaming the whole way. That being said, if I do this, if I do lower my live stream content to concentrate on video content, right? Then you can be sure that I cannot use the excuse of retiring from live streaming end of next year. So you guys can at least cross that off, that I won't do that, because for one thing I've already told you guys about it, so it's not fun if I already told you guys. Another thing, if I'm already lowering my live stream earlier this year, then I can't really retire. I can't really say I retire from live streaming at the end of the year, you know? So you can cross that off the list. I simply do not. I just admire their eye physics. Would be a big change, but I say to do what you feel is best. Yeah. I am definitely gonna. It's gonna be a trial, I'd say. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Cut to the end. I'm retiring from video content and returning to live streaming. See, you already came up with that. Thundercharge, so you can cross that off too. Again, like I said, I only do those things. Okay, we're immersion breaking today. We're not. We're immersion breaking. I only do those pranks when nobody has any idea what I'm doing in the first place. Getting that one out of the way early so you won't do it. Exactly. That's always a good idea, you guys. Just so you know, it's always a good idea to pull those stuff out whenever it's in topic. inside chat. If it's not in topic inside chat, if you pull those stuff out, you might get timed out, because we try to stay in topic here, okay? In this channel, we try to stay in topic. But yeah, if it's in topic, you pull those stuff out, it'll stop me from coming up with that prank at the end of the year. And you know, lowering the number of pranks might just stop all graduation streams. That being said, this year's graduation stream, okay, you guys are not gonna believe me, because you guys are gonna think I'm lying. You guys are gonna think you guys are gonna pull that whole axe to doubt thing, because that's how it always is. But I only came up with it. Let's see. Let me see the Discord messages for that. 23rd of December is when I messaged them. So 21st of December. That's when that's when the idea came to mind for last year's prank. So that's like what? 8 days before the stream, because the stream was 29th. Yeah. So that's like 8 days. Yeah, I put that together in 1 week. Because I definitely did. I didn't no ideas, no graduation or retirement idea came to mind the whole year until the 21st of December. Because I saw in my Discord, I messaged people on the 23rd of December to ask them if they want to record first impressions of me. That means that, and I remember coming up with that 2 days before that, before messaging people, because it came to my mind on the 21st, and I was like, oh my god, that might actually be funny to do. And the whole idea, the what came to my mind was just graduating from Virtual Hero Academy, from Hero School. And then I was like, oh, that's a graduation. I can do that. That's kind of funny. And then, but then the whole lies thing did not come until later either. But then I was like, I messaged a friend. I'm not going to say who. Because you guys might, go like, oh, so you knew. But no, I messaged a friend. Thank you, Zen. And I said to the friend, hey, I finally got an idea for a graduation stream this year. But I didn't tell him. I didn't tell my friend. Him. I didn't tell them. It's already spoiled. I didn't tell my friend what the idea was. I just told them that I have an idea. Right? And then the friend said, by then I said to the friend, I got an idea, but I don't know if I have time to pull it off. Should I do it? If I want to do this idea, I said to my friend, if I want to do this idea, I really gotta, because I'm also busy with work at the time. I have a workload to finish, and I cannot work on this idea until that workload is done. And I said to my friend, but I can only work on this idea if the workload's done, and I don't know if I have the time to pull it off. Then my friend said, why don't you try it anyway? And if you can't pull it off, then it'll be great, right? So my friend also was a catalyst in me pulling off that prank. Thank you, Zed. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So I was like, okay, I got an idea, but I cannot work on that idea until I finish my workload. So I started working on my workload, like just concentrating on it, just like. But while I was working on my workload, that whole idea of the lie came up. Like I said, the lie was not an idea that I got from the start. The idea was just graduating from hero school. The idea of the lie came up, but then I want to put it up where people think what the lie is about is me saying there's no graduation stream. Because that is also part of the lie. But it wasn't a lie when I said there's no graduation stream, because I really had no idea. I really had no idea I was going to do a graduation stream when I said those words. It became a lie once I got the idea to do a graduation stream. But anyway, that's when the lie came. I was like, wait, I can sort of double layer this lie where people think it's about, where the lie is about no graduation stream that I keep on mentioning the whole year. But then I mentioned that the lie is more about me calling myself a hero. Of course, there was never a virtual hero academy. Like I said, breaking immersion, there was never a virtual hero academy. I never started my VTubing career thinking of myself as a hero in training. That came up because of this idea. That whole thing came up because of this prank idea. Like, and now, and you know, I am literally sacrificing the title of first superhero VTuber to do this prank. Literally just like dropping that off. I am no longer a first superhero VTuber. I'm no longer to be called the first superhero VTuber because I was a VTuber I was a superhero in training. And I was like, oh man, do I want to do that though? Do I want to drop the title of first superhero VTuber? Do I want to sacrifice that title? Because that is a legit title that I had. Because I was literally the first superhero VTuber in the world. There was never one before me. So I was like, do I want to drop that? Because, oh, it's so painful to drop this title. That's like literally a title that I had that nobody can take away except for myself, apparently. And then I was like, the prank's too funny for me to not sacrifice it. So I did. I sacrificed the first superhero VTuber title just for this prank. Yeah, do you ever consider actually not doing graduation stream after all you said? Here's the thing. Yes, you still have the title of first superhero theme VTuber. You know what? You're right. Insane, bro. Now, I did, when I came up with the idea, I did consider myself like, nah, maybe I won't do that. Maybe I would do the graduation stream. But then, like I said, I talked to my friend. And my friend said, you've done this every year though. It'd be weird for you not to do it this year when you have an idea for it. So I was like, you know what, you're right. Let's do it. Everyone would get mad. Everyone up. Yeah, I mean, generally they won't, but I would mind it. I myself would mind it. I don't want. It would demean the prank, you know. It would demean the prank that I did. With first video very much. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. For the sake of the prestige, I give up my title. Anyway, so then, you know, like I said, I finished off my workload. On the 27th of December at, I believe, 10 p.m. I finished the workload. Done. Submit. So I have the 28th of December That the 28th of December was the day, that one day I spent that whole day and night doing that documentary video. Now again, I've already asked them back in the 23rd. I asked all that are close to me for a recording of their first impressions of me and all that back in the 23rd. So that was already asked a while ago. So by the 28th, I already got all the audio files needed. So on the 28th, I just spent the whole day to do that whole documentary. All right, I'll see you around, Movistar. Oh, it's 7 a.m. Goddamn. Wait. Oh, I don't know what your time zone is, but I hope you have a good sleep. Employment has done terrible thing. I absolutely understand. Absolutely understand. But I hope you have a good sleep, Movistar, and I hope you have a good night and enjoy the future, Joseph Movistar. But yeah, so I spent the whole 28th to do that documentary, and then 29th happened, and surprisingly it went well. The documentary, I mean. All right, might be starting a new. Oh, cool. I hope you I hope that works out for you and you get a new job. I mean, you say might be, so I'm not sure if you have it yet, but I hope you do. I hope you get it. Okay, Movistar, all the best. I am rooting for you, buddy. There you go. Now that's I was trying to get this, but the tracker just would see it until so I was like, I am rooting for you, buddy, and it didn't do it until later on. But anyway, so yeah, that documentary was done in one day, but I almost wanted to give up when the Wayback Machine wouldn't find my GeoCities website. And then I was like looking for different ways to get my GeoCities website from 1996 back and 97, because it was December 26, 1996, so it's almost 97 anyway. The Wayback Machine did not go back that far. So I could get my GeoCities website. I was looking and looking, I was looking at all the other options, and this was at the morning time of the 28th. I was like, oh man, should I just go on stream on live and talk about my the lie and the graduation without the documentary? And I was like, but then we did get my non-GeoCities website, one that I got, the one that I made with SimpleNet, and another one where I got a domain called asu.net. You can't see anything on that domain anymore. And then that was on the Wayback Machine, but none of the images work, and I was like, dang it. All right, I'll just record this. I'll just record this website, and then I'll just put a note there how the Wayback Machine wouldn't go back to my GeoCities website, and also wouldn't load up the images in my old website. I guess the Wayback Machine doesn't go way back. No, it does not. When you consider it, though, I think the one that they got for my old website was back in 2001. Which is near the end of my website, of me having a website. So that is still 20 plus years ago. So that's pretty way back. Literally an adult age. But yeah, but sadly, yeah, can't show my GeoCities website because I don't have it saved myself. And there's no way for me to show that anymore. Anyway, that documentary was fun to make. I really like making that documentary. Not because of the editing, but just the documentary itself. You know, finding the footage to put things in and all that, and writing that stupid narration I did. Talking in that stupid voice I did. I was in 1996. An artist started a website. It was a lot of fun to do all that. That might have rekindled my desire to do video content as well. I still hate editing though. The whole thing is done and I finished and I look back at the video, I go like, that looks great. I still hate editing. Editing still sucks. It's well organized. You got me hooked thinking it was Vtuber. I'm sorry about that. I mean, let's face it. We're breaking immersion. I did do that whole thing to fool people into thinking it was a VTuber graduation. So, you know, I'm sorry about that. I am legit sorry that there is... I'm legit sorry that people really thought I was... people were sad. People were sad thinking that I really were graduating. But I'm still... I'm still surprised after 4 years. And this is my 5th time doing this, by the way. 5th graduation stream slash retirement stream. That people still... There's still people who think it's real. Really cute to hear about the story. Thank you. And those are all true, by the way. All the things about my... the history of myself as a comic artist and all that, it's all true. None of that is fictionalized. That's all correct. Even the part where I was talking about, you know, doing a local animation company, that's real. I did start a local animation company with some friends, and whole politics in the management. I had to quit. I cannot go through that. I'm not the type, the bureaucratic type, who can go through the business side of things. I can't. I'm just a creative type. Let me do all the creative side. But yeah, I was like Shad said. It's like Shad said, is that why you guys still fooled by this? Oh, by the way, I said on the stream that all the people who sent in their recording are complicit, but I did not tell them what the recording was for. They did not know it was for a graduation stream. I just told them that it was for an end of year thing. I just said, oh yeah, because some of them asked me what's it for, and I was like, oh, it's for an end of year thing. Shad, as usual, knew what it was for. The moment I asked for the recording, Shad knew what it was for. Shad was like, this is for graduation stream. Shad and Pepper. Pepper is also new. Shad and Pepper immediately said, like, it's for your graduation stream? Okay, we'll do it. We'll record. Also, they were the first two to submit a recording too. Some people who knows actually submit faster. Is how Yui definitely still got absolutely livid with the time you will pull the same trick every year. Yeah. Oh, there's no tool. Forgot. Yeah. I asked a lot of people, but a lot of them couldn't make it. Some ghosted me, but you know, I don't put it against them. It's more the case. I feel like either they don't see it because they're busy. I'm looking at the bright side of things. I got ghosted by some, but I'm looking at the bright side where I think they're either busy or, you know, they missed the message. Might not be true, I might be that I got ghosted because I'm me, but I'll just look at the bright side of things. You say you were gonna mention who you asked. I did, but I sort of like I'm not gonna mention everyone that I asked, but I am gonna mention those who replied but couldn't make it because they don't have time. I'm not gonna mention the one that the people who ghosts me or did not reply, because I don't want to put them on a chopping block, because that's kind of mean. So one of those that did reply but couldn't make it was Mekirin. He and that's the funny part though. Meki didn't have the time to record, to send in his recording, but he did call in. So that was kind of cool. He did call in during the call in part. So I was like, hey, you might not have submitted a recording, but hey, here he is, still involved in the stream. Meki just did it when he called in. Yeah. First time that I've seen a video pull this kind of prank. It is kind of funny, Zen. I mean, you're new, but I do this prank every year on the same day each year. 29th of December, I always do a retirement stream. I'm actually gonna make a playlist because I've uploaded all my retirement streams on YouTube. But I know it's hard to find videos on YouTube when you have like a lot. So I am going to make a playlist to show all the retirement streams I did. I've been doing it since 2019, so this is actually like 29th December 2019. So you know. Wait, is that 5 years or 4 years? It's 19, 2020, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, five times. Not four. It's 4 years, but 5 times. Yeah, 4 years, but 5 times. Who else was it? Oh, Girl DM as well. She got super busy because her family's around and she didn't have privacy to do recording. So she told me that, and I was like, no. The thing is, I told them, I was like, it's fine if you can't make it though. Don't worry. Do not be sorry. This is not a mandatory thing. It's a stupid for fun thing. But you know, if you can't make it, do not worry about it. Haruka as well, she got super busy. You know, it's Christmas weekend, so I can't blame them. It's Christmas weekend. I would have loved seeing DM would have cooked. Thought I could, yeah. Apple could make it too. But again, like I said, these are all people who did reply to me. So I do not put anything on them, against them, because they did reply to me. It's not that they didn't ghost me, and you know, there's like good reasons. Because like I said, Christmas weekend, super busy for them. Exactly, everybody's busy that week. So remember the first one, I still want my feelings back. Sorry, Tipsy. Kie, I asked Kie and Rafunk. I asked Kie and Rafunk as well, but they couldn't make it. Maple could make it as well, but Maple right off from the start was like, oh, I probably shouldn't. So I was like, okay. And then there was Milky Queen. Milky Queen couldn't make it too. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't. Oh, Jun Sindo, right? Jun Sindo couldn't make it as well. Again, Christmas weekend, they got busy, which is understandable. And like I said, I told them, not a mandatory thing. If you can, great. If you cannot, no worries, because it's for a stupid thing anyway. But yeah, it was those are the people I asked, and they couldn't submit. Oh, Moe, but Moe is a whole different thing altogether. Natsumi Moe, and yeah, shame they couldn't make it, but it was a kind gesture to respond. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Was a lot of fun though, and I gotta admit, because I told them, all I told these people was like, send me a recording of your first impression of me and what you think of me now. That's all I told them. I told them first impression of me and what you think of me now. And then I said, try to keep it in under 60 seconds. I don't think some of them saw that in the message. Particularly, I'm not gonna say who. I cut it up so much that I think generally people don't even realize that some of them talked way too long, much longer than what I asked. But it's fine because I cut it up and the end result turned out great. Yeah, 60 seconds. Most of them sent in under 60 seconds. Most of them sent in under 60 seconds, but some of them, yes, I'm sure I wrote that. It was right on the message. Most of them sent in under 60 seconds. They kept it under 60 seconds. In fact, Kai sent in like a minute 4 seconds, and he apologized. He said, "Oh, I went a bit over a minute though. Is that fine? Is that okay?" I'm like, at this time I already got the ones that people sent that was over 60 seconds. And Kai said that, I was like, dude, over 4 seconds, there's no need to apologize for that. Yeah, and so I mean, you guys have seen it. Some of them did go over 60 seconds. I did write, and like I said, most of them sent in under 60 seconds, and it was totally fine. But it was really hard to edit those recordings in, not because of the cut up, not because I cut it up so that the recordings are in correct spaces that corresponds to what was said in the video, in the documentary before. Like when the documentary was talking about making art, I cut up the place where people talk about my artwork. When the documentary was talking about collabs, I cut up the pieces where people talk about collabs. If I ask you, okay, rage moment. Reminds me of the Harani graduation video. Oh yeah, that one was crazy too. Though that one took me like 2-3 days to finish. Not continuously. Like I did it with like rests and all that. That one didn't kill me. But what was it? It was hard to cut up those recordings and put them in, because one thing I did not expect is so much nice words and praises for me. I was kind of expecting a lot more. Oh, but he's a jerk, or but he's not funny, or stuff like that. But there was so much. I felt embarrassed. I was like, this is embarrassing to cut up, to listen to, and edit. Very friends will talk bad. No, not talk bad, but like be sassy, be sarcastic. That is what I was expecting. But a lot of them was actually like giving praises, and I was like, this is kind of embarrassing. I was like, should I even do this? This almost feels like egotistical. And I'm like, that's your punishment for pulling it every year. What, embarrassment? I don't know if that's a punishment, because these guys was praising, because I still felt thankful for all the praises and all that. But at the same time, it's just embarrassing, like yada yada, kind of embarrassing, you know, not like ugh, I don't want to listen, kind of embarrassing. Like I accept compliments. I'm not Harune. I accept compliments, but at the same time, when it's like when you get so many of them, it still goes like no, too much, you know. Anything Harune must be. She was so genuine. She was. Harune and Dapoli was super genuine with theirs. If you listen to their full audio, non cut up. By the way, I did not cut it up orderly. Like some parts where Harune said about something at the beginning of the video, of the recording, I put it in like later. So all the recordings were jumbled up. It was not cut up in an order. I understand Meji must have felt conceited. Yes, exactly. It felt conceited. It felt like, oh, should I go on with this? Because all these praises and me editing this just feels like I'm just telling people like, look at me, I'm the greatest guy. People love me. It's like it felt so so egotistical and conceited. As I'm like, I am so embarrassed. But you know, I did it anyway because for the prestige of the prank, I gotta do it. But yeah, that's the whole thing with the prank video, and I'm glad people enjoyed the documentary. People might not enjoy the prank itself, but they enjoyed the documentary, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's and like I said, documentary all through. None of it is made up. It's all actual. Well, the truck Kun part is made up, of course. I'm not dead. I'm not dead like, you know, the lore said, but but that's the only part that's made up. The rest of them, all the history about my website, my comic career, my animation company, it's all true. Those are all true. Of course, it's not like super detailed. Surprise you with everyone's appreciation to see the drama. Yes, we are very sure. Of course, it's not in super detail. I didn't go into super detail about it like all my previous jobs while I was doing my web comics and all that. It was just like a summary, a simple summary of things that happened. Because there was other things like Fan Art HQ website, a community that I was with in '98, and then there's, you know, Udon Studios. I was with them for a short bit, not working with Udon Studios. Just I was friends with the people from Udon Studios, and I know them. And I went in 2001. I went to LA and stayed with them for a week. Are we sure? No isekai? Yes. I mean, lore wise, there's isekai. Reality. Like I said, this stream is breaking immersion. This stream is more about reality. No real isekai. I'm not dead. I know you've talked about your career in the past, but it was nice to see a summary all in one place. Yeah, thank you. Talking about that, it was one part was hard for me to narrate. Was talking about how Marry Me was made into a Hollywood movie. And instead of saying starring Jennifer Lopez, I write in starring Jenny from the Block, because that's one of J-Lo's song, Jenny from the Block. I keep on laughing before I said those words. I keep on retaking that part. I was like, was made into a Hollywood movie starring Jenny from the Block. Because trying to say that in a straight face, in a straight voice, straight narration voice was not easy. I keep on laughing because the way I wrote in my script was saying Jenny from the Block instead of Jennifer Lopez, because I thought that would be hilarious. But I keep on laughing because of how stupid it is. Oh, it was so dumb. Is VTubing not just a form of going to another world while staying physically in your own? In a broad sense, all VTubing is isekai. See, I can't. In my understanding of isekai, you're not going to another world while physically staying in. You're not splitting yourself to two different worlds. You're gone from the original world and then you're in the new world. That's what isekai is, because literally the meaning of isekai is what was it, world transfer, world I forgot what it is. Isekai meaning, I know it's a subgenre. I mean, like, what's the another world, different world. That's the meaning of isekai. It means different world, another world. That's why it's hard for me to say SAO is an isekai, because Sword Art Online, the guy's body is still there in the real world. It's just his consciousness is stuck in the virtual world. So it's not technically an isekai. Mostly just, but it's fun thought experiment. So this is just an astral projection. Yes, exactly. VTubing is an astral projection. We're all Doctor Strange. That's what we are. I think danger just blew my mind again. We are actually seriously just astral projecting. God damn. But is it bigger than? No. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this frame. It is not bigger in here. It is limited. My hand, look at this. I can't go beyond this. If I go my hand beyond this, look, it's stuck and then it goes down. Ugh. It's yeah. It's not bigger in here. It's sad. It's sad in here. We say the real truth. I know, my mind is blown. This is astral projection. Doctor Strange is the first VTuber. Anyway, but yeah, that's the whole behind the scene with the documentary, and I'm happy. Oh, one thing though, okay. The documentary is inspired by a lot of like documentaries, a lot of YouTube documentaries I've been watching lately. A lot of Turkey Tom and Sunny V2 and other documentaries like that I've been watching, you know, just to like see. Oh yeah, I remember this YouTube. Let's see what happens then. Oh, I remember this. Let's see a summary of what happened, that kind of thing. That basically is where I got the idea to do documentary. In fact, I almost wanted to talk like Sunny V2. I was like, Eva, you know. But I was like, nah, let's not do that. Let's do my own stupid voice. Let's do a stupid voice of my own. Didn't Doctor Strange VTuber appear? Oh yeah, no wait, you're right. I forgot about that. There was a Doctor Strange VTuber during a Hololive Doctor Strange collab. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. That was like what, 2021? My god. Was it 2021, 2020? One of those years anyway. Was a while ago. But yeah. Where was I? Right, Sunny V2. So yeah, I was inspired by those documentaries, but I will probably not make a video like this again. This documentary, I probably will not make a video like this, mainly because it was easy for me to do this one, because I did not have to do any research, because it's my life. Because it was my life, so no research needed. And I am a belief that if you want to make these documentary videos, you gotta have a thorough research to make sure that you get all the facts straight. We don't want a case of whatever, like Illuminati plagiarism to happen. I don't want that. So that's why this one was easy. It was my life. I know what happens. I know all the facts. So it was easy to make. If I were to make about another VTuber like this, I have to go to full research mode, and I do not want to do that. I do not want to go to full research mode. Would you help make a documentary if it was something about you participated in? Probably not. Probably not. Mainly because, okay, say that, remember the Frick Yeah charity? That was back in 2021, I want to say? Yeah. 2020? 2021. I believe it was Mark II costumes, so 2021, yeah. The Frick Yeah charity back in 2021. The one started by Project Melody. If there was a goddamn documentary about that and they asked me for help, as in help making it, I probably wouldn't. Because there's a lot of things that have to go. I think it was 2020 outright. Okay. I probably wouldn't, mainly because to do that would require me going into like the behind the scenes of the charity itself, which I was a part of, but then I wasn't the main organizers, so I don't really know what most of the stories are, and I don't think I want to get into that. And then I have to go into like the charity itself and everything, so nope. I do not want to do research. I do not want to go into research mode, basically. So yeah, if it's a documentary about something I participated in, I still would not make it, because I'd help if they want to interview me and all that, yes, but I will not make the thing myself. So yeah, enjoy my one and only documentary, because I would not make one again unless I make a fictionalized documentary. That I might do. A fictional documentary about, I don't know, people in Virtutopia or something. That I will do. Real life documentary stuff? Yeah, no. No. Fakeomentary, yeah. I think the term is mockumentary. It's like mock, M-O-C-K. That's the term for all the fake documentaries, because you're mocking a documentary. Make a documentary about truck good. Maybe. That's an idea. Hold on. Maybe. Yeah, fictional documentary. You know how I have 4-dimensional brothers in my lore? How there's 4 different Asus as well, or there's 5 different Asu, including myself, that got transferred into my side of the virtual world. There's Sneaky Asu, Tsundere Asu, Dumb Asu, and Shadow Asu. This afternoon, while I was showering, an idea popped into my head about making documentaries about them. Part of my, video content idea. And, it's just ideas that popped into my head. Extra points if it's like Pending's Did You Know video and it's comically ridiculous. Okay, that's gonna be a big one. Biggest serial killer in the world. Wow, well, that's just on the other end of the spectrum. That's like, goddamn. Scary on its own. But anyway, wow, I actually planned for this to be just a 1-hour stream. I didn't think we'd go all the way to 1 hour 30 minutes. On one of your rogues gallery as a way to, yeah, actually that's part of the idea as well. Not one of my rogues gallery, but more like a documentary on the rogues gallery itself. That's actually part of the idea that I had. I meant Truckun, by the way. I know the biggest. I know when you were talking about biggest serial killer, you were talking about Truckun. I know, but that's why I'm like, that's the other end of the spectrum there. There's probably enough on documentaries. Yeah, time does fly by. I did not realize I were like I said. My plan when I wanted to stream this was just a 1 hour stream. I didn't think that we'd go beyond 1 hour. I didn't even realize we were 1 hour 30 minutes in. Yep, judging. Thank you for the super chat. Hi and bye. I hope you have a good night, judging, and enjoy the future. Yup, judging, and thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. You know, when I got my first super chat back 2021, I want to say. It was kind of funny. The super chat, of course, came into the chat. And my chat's not fast, right? It's a crawl. And I think it wasn't just one super chat. I think it was like two super chat, 2 or 3. It was 2 or 3 super chats. And it's not my chat's not fast because, you know, my chat I don't really have that much viewers, and it moves in a pace that I like because I get to read it and I get to reply. So the super chats came in, but you did a super chat reading stream for one super chat. The thing is, I had that idea, super chat reading for what, a sad story? What sad story? The super chat? No, it's not a sad story. It's not a sad story. Like I like my chat not moving fast. Also, again, thanks for the super chat, judging. I like my chat not moving fast because, again, I can read my chat and reply to everyone as I can. Right? So I like that. I like that kind of interaction with chat. So anyway, but the first super chat, the first time I got a couple of super chats, and I got an idea to make a super chat stream, reading that one super chat I got. I got that idea like way before I got super chats, way before super chat was activated in Malaysia. Hype trading for incoming. that's on the other streaming site. So when that first chat came in, I literally ignored it. I didn't read it. I acknowledged there was a super chat, but I didn't read it. I was like, thanks for the super chat. And then I just continued on streaming, right? And what's funny is that the reason why I didn't want to read it was because I wanted to make a stream reading even just one super chat. And then I did. I made a stream reading one super chat. Maybe it was 2, I can't remember. But I did. It was a short 5-minute stream. I was reading that stream. I was reading that super chat on stream. So I did a super chat reading stream. I read that chat on stream. And it was 5 minutes. I think 2 of those 5 minutes was just the intro to go into the stream. Then I go in, give a little talk, read the super chat. Then I was like, and thank you so much for coming. I hope to go blah 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 blah. Also justice, and then I just ended stream after that. It was just a 5-minute stream. I thought it was hilarious. Things you do for the funnies. Yeah, the things I did. Yeah. I believe in the prestige for a comedian. So I would go, to the moon and back to make sure that the comedic effect happens. I believe the prestige of a comedian, of a funny man, is important to me. Which includes pranks, sadly, which makes people hate me. Yo, I gotta tell you guys, this is funny. Still deserves a I do not deny that. I do not deny that it deserves a bong. Hey, JC Kun. So I gotta tell you guys this. Yesterday night, I uploaded the Twitch stream on YouTube as a premiere. I uploaded the Twitch stream, the graduation stream on YouTube as a premiere. Now, when you put a video as a premiere, you schedule when that video is gonna come up, when that video is gonna play. But they start a waiting room for that premiere, and people can chat in the waiting room, right? And people can, apparently, I found out, people can leave comments in the waiting room. I did not know that. I thought comments would be disabled until after the premiere is done, but that wasn't the case. So before the thumbnail had put their ASU graduation stream, so hours before the video premiered, people were commenting, saying, "Oh, ASU's graduating. Well, hope you have a good luck on your future endeavors." Nice words. They were commenting nice words, and I was like, "Oh God, I feel so bad." I feel so bad because these people are seeing the thumbnail, and that taught me a lesson. If I were to do another graduation stream, I'm gonna put it as a premiere 15 minutes before the video premieres. I'm not gonna put it hours before, because apparently people can comment and they kind of think I was really gonna quit, gonna graduate. Also, poor Yui, it's mind games with her. How you interpret? A little bit. I still can't believe Yui still, saying Yui still doubts it's real or not. And I'm like, come on, Yui. 5 years. Yui has been involved. Yui has been fooled 5 times. She should know by now it's never real. It's never real. If it's on the 29th of December, it's never real. She should know by now. I saw that when I commented. That was so funny. You are evil. How cool. You've been in all of them. Exactly. Yui's been in all of them and she still gets fooled. Oh God. Okay, but consider this. It's funny. Yeah, you're right. Maybe Yui's tricking me. Maybe Yui's doing an act. Maybe every year Yui makes an act as if she doesn't know, as if she thinks it's real, so that, it'll be content, it'll be funny. So who knows? Maybe I'm the one getting fooled by Yui. Playing along without telling me. Yeah, playing along without telling me. So maybe Yui was never fooled. Maybe Yui knew that it was always a trick, and she's just fooling me and everyone. Or at least people that... Nah, she probably didn't fool everyone. I actually woke up and joined the stream and I'm like, oh, it's today? I didn't see the tweets. Sorry. It's understandable. The first 2 were probably real, but like, come on. Yeah, right? I mean, after retirement D, I don't think she's fooled anymore, 2000 IQ strats, exactly. Maybe she only has a memory of about 300 days. Great action was pretty good, yeah. Ooh. I know it's just 5 graduation streams, but I did think about making a tier list of graduation stream. It'll be 5 tiers, and then I'll be like putting in which I think was the best graduation stream. Oh no, not for a graduation stream, just for like a video. Not even for a stream, maybe for a video. Very hard to. Yep. No, I agree. Retirementee is my best one. Is the best one. Retirementee is the best one for me. You know what? Let's tier list it right now. Retirementee, top, S tier, best graduation stream I've ever done. The easily the best prank I've done. Great action, second. Great action is the second one because that one had the the advantage of having an announcement a week before the stream, and it really built up that whole graduation because of the poster and how so many people really thought it was a graduation because of the poster. So great action was a good idea, perfectly executed, I know. And oh wow, Jia Jing, thank you for gifting 5 membership. Oh, short but an hour long. Yeah. Oh my god, Jia Jing, thank you so much. You are really giving the support. I am so appreciative of that. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Jia Jing. That being said, I just remembered something. My friend said that we ourselves, oh nope, sorry, that's a different one. That is not what I wanted to do. And that poll, that was wrong. That was wrong. That is not what I wanted to press. That we ourselves as a creator can actually gift memberships. Nah, I think it's okay. Maybe it's there. Maybe they're just rolling it out. You voted yes. Nice poll. Maybe they're just rolling it out to like certain creators first. I do not have that option to gift memberships because Aruri yesterday was gifting like 10 memberships because apparently she said like she got an email where it says that creators can gift like free memberships to their viewers, but I'm not seeing that on my end. So I guess, like I said, maybe it's just they're rolling it out like little by little. But again, judging, unbelievably, I can't believe that people actually still wanted to support me up to what I did. Thank you so much for the gifting membership and all the super chats. I really appreciate it. Some kind of A/B test? Yeah, I think so. Wait, where was I just now? What was I talking about? My brain's too. Oh, tier list. Right, tier list. So yeah. What was it? Retirementee, great action. The third one I gotta say is this year. This year's Hero Academy graduation is the third. Will be the third place. And then the dad bot retirement, the first one I did, that'll be 4th place, and the last place will be retired. That'll be the 5th place. The 5th place will be retired. That was the second one I did. Because that one didn't even have a real prank. That one was just me putting in the title that I'm retired. And then immediately as the stream started, I revealed saying that I'm just tired again. I keep pushing, keep trying, but nothing works. That's the partner push. I mean, the way I took it is that I'm very thankful that you didn't graduate from streaming. Moe was so sad. That's what she was. She was. I like that we just collectively remember the dad bought for that first graduation stream. My dad joke, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. Retirementee was a dad joke. Retired was a dad joke. But yeah, the retired, Oh my god, another 10. Judging, thank you so much. What's happening? You don't have to, Judging. It's totally fine. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. But please remember to to think of yourself as well. Okay? My god. That's a lot of memberships being gifted. I'm kind of shocked. Whoa, Tipsy! Why? Tipsy as well. Hope you all get it. Tipsy, you too? You're giving the memberships too? Please. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Why not? Oh my god. And this is a little bit awkward because one thing, I really don't do much in my membership stuff. But having this much membership gifted, I feel like I should do something with my membership now. Because, you know, I've never really... because memberships in my previous days, I had like... I think the past like a year, there was only 2 members. And there's only those 2 members because they just don't want to stop the monthly, you know, recurring. But oh, yep, Judging, thanks for subscribing. I think that's subscribing to the channel, I wanna say. I don't know anymore. I'm confused. I just don't know anymore. Hold on. I'm gonna try to change. Oh no, I can't change that one. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. What a chat indeed. Okay, I can't check. I can't check. Wow. Oh my god. Putting one depression. Certainly weren't expecting this for this. No, I did not. Not for this stream. 2024 going on much bigger than I thought. So yeah, I'll come up with something for the membership. For people in the membership, I'll try to come up with something. And I don't know what I'll do. It was a revenge surprise. The thing about YouTube membership though, it's literally random. So the membership might go out to any people with a YouTube account. Might not be people who subscribe to my channel at all. They just randomly give it out. It's crazy. I've gotten a bunch of random memberships for like channels I've never even watched or know to have existed. I know with Twitch, the gifting on Twitch, they prioritize people in chat, and then they prioritize followers of the channel. Then they go outside of that if the gifting goes beyond the followers of the channel. With Twitch, they do that. With YouTube, not so much. It's supremely random. That's the YouTube way. YouTube's still too new with this whole gifting thing, so it's just scary. Think you've ever gotten a membership on YouTube? I've gotten a lot for people I don't follow even, and I'm like, what? Used to, yes, used to. You need to allow it, but now mine was defaulted for every channel now. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if that's something that YouTube made as a general thing, but now even a channel that I just subscribed, and I see whenever I check their live streams, I saw that the permission to get gifted memberships have turned on for me, even when I only just subscribed to the channel. I don't know what my secret is. Maybe my secret is just actually maybe they prioritize people who always watch live streams. I think like okay, you want to say you say like you're not a regular viewer then, but the people that Yap Judging gifted, Yap Judging and also Tipsy gifted, I hardly see these names. I've never seen some of these names I've never seen in any of my streams ever. Like ever. I don't know. Maybe they're lurkers. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Ace watches too much. I do watch too much YouTube. I do watch too much YouTube because it's easy to turn on a YouTube live stream while I do my work. Have the live stream running in the background and I do my work. It's just too easy to do that. Would be nice if gifted were subs only to people or people who would be interested based on what viewers watch. Yeah, that would be nice. Neil has a person. Wait, why would Neil has a personal beef with you? But again, oh my god, did not expect this many memberships, gifted memberships. I thank you so much for that. I think you guys opened up some new slots for emotes on YouTube. So I gotta look into that. I gotta look into getting more emotes uploaded into my YouTube channel now. Or maybe just a whole brand new emotes, even one of those. You know? Thanks for the gift. Hey, Cola Shop, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can't watch streams and work. I feel compelled to participate. Understandable. Because okay, my secret Thunder Charge is that I watch Japanese streams. Because when I watch Japanese streams, I just leave it in the background while it runs. Because I typing in Japanese takes too long for me that I don't really participate in the chat because of that. If I watch an English stream, I would definitely participate in chat. So that's my secret with leaving chat streams on. Listen to streams, but it depends on how loud the stream is. Understandable as well. I even want to watch like Ludwig streaming. I would actually participate in this chat too. The path of most resistance. Barely have any time to watch stream these days. Oh, that's good, right? Because that means that you have you're doing a lot of work. Doing a lot of work is good. Being getting busy and everything. But I hope you do get time to relax and watch streams that you can watch. Though that being said, I might be watching a lot of YouTube these days, but I can't say for sure I watch a lot of streams anymore. I watch a lot more video contents. I do still watch stream almost every day. I will watch a stream, but used to be that I would watch a stream for like 6-7 hours. I just do 2 hours now. Then I click off. Not even 2 hours. Sometimes 1 hour plus, and I click off. I don't know why. Maybe watching streams is just getting tiring, or maybe getting clips is easier. Watching clips is easier because you know, all the fun stuff is in the clips, right? So when you watch a clip, you go like, "Hey, fun." So it's like a live stream. It's not gonna be all the fun stuff the whole time. There's gonna be a lot of like dead air moments or boring moments or moments where you get sad. But like the beginning of this stream was sad. But you know, clips, it's all the good moments, it's all the fun moments. Spoken like a true zoomer. No, I am a zoomer now. All the TikTok contents, TikToker. Oh man, I cannot get into TikTok. I've tried. I would watch a couple of TikTok videos, then a loud one with annoying music comes up, and I'm like, I'm out. So long, sucker. I can watch some TikToks, but not the amount that other people have, where they can go hours watching TikTok. My mom is one of those. She would turn on TikTok and watch for like 4 hours just scrolling through TikTok videos. My nephew does that as well, but my nephew does it for YouTube Shorts. He would watch a YouTube short for like hours on end, just scrolling to new video. I cannot do that. I mean, I can do it for like, I did it for like maybe 15-20 minutes, then I stopped. I can't go hours and hours on end. Whenever I even try, I can feel rotting my brain, because it's like literal, like there are some fun ones though. There are some fun shorts and fun TikToks, but then because of how that's compiled, you get fun ones, then an annoying one. Then it's like, oh god, I'm done. Please stop annoying me. You know? The meaning of "gat" today, that's how boomer I am. I don't touch TikTok, but for some reason I watch white YouTube shorts, which is, you know, just fine as well. Watching YouTube shorts is fun too. I mean, some of them. Like I said, I think YouTube shorts is less annoying than TikTok. That I can, because a lot of YouTube shorts is done so that they can bring people to their website, to their channel, to subscribe. And YouTube Shorts have that now. YouTube Shorts have, you can link a video to the shorts. Like if you like upload a short, link a video to short, then people can see the shorts and go like, "Huh, this is pretty funny. Maybe I'll check out more of this video." Click. So it makes it easier for YouTube. So I think because of that, a lot of channels, when they want to make shorts, they want to make sure it's not annoying. So they want to make sure that it's something that can bring people to their channel and subscribe to them. So that's why I think YouTube Shorts has less annoying videos, but more like actual funny or fun content, so that they can get people to subscribe to their channel. I don't touch just learn what the meaning of "gat." I actually learned that a couple of weeks ago myself, because I was watching Pyro Live video, and he was showing a reaction that he did on stream, looking at the GTA 6 trailer. And then whenever, like, because the GTA 6 trailer has a lot of sexy moments, so they would show like women walking on screen, and you know, the shots from behind. And when he saw that, he goes, "Gyat! Gyat!" And I'm like, oh, so "gyat" means butt. Got it. I was like, oh, new lingo. Got it. I go through some Insta stories after waking up for like 10 minutes. That's about it. Understandable. I mean, like I said, I can't go through like 10-15 minutes of YouTube Shorts, but then I'm done. I can't go longer than that. even if they're good bunch of YouTube shorts and not really annoying videos. But I can't go more than that because it's just like I'm done. I'm good. I see it. See it. I still can't believe they still haven't linked live stream clips to shorts. Literally the most obvious options, right? Right? It would be like the best thing to do. Hey Ken, welcome to the stream. Get is actually short for goddamn. Oh, is that what it means? Oh, because you know, Pyro Life was saying it whenever there's a butt on screen, and then there's the song "Sticking Your Gut Out for the Rizzler." Sticking out your gut for the Rizzler. There was that song. So because of that, I assume it meant butt. I assume gut means butt. Goddamn reaction to a big behind. So it's actually the reaction to the big butt and not the big butt itself. But then how does sticking your gut out for Rizzler work? Because you're not sticking out your reaction for the Rizzler, you're sticking out your butt for the Rizzler. We're learning things today. Apparently it's also an education stream. 2024, everybody. We're learning stuff on the first day of 2024. I go down a rabbit hole for too long. I'm a zoomer. Understandable. It's totally fine. You can be, if you enjoy TikTok and YouTube shorts, all the power to you. If you can go for hours, all the power to you. I'm not gonna stop you. Like I said, my mom, who is 30 years older than me, she can get stuck on TikTok for 4 hours. So, you know, I'm not gonna blame anyone for getting stuck on TikTok or YouTube shorts. Save me, I'll try to save you as best as I can with my content, Zen. Watch Asu channel for more video content in the future. But why gyat? Gyat, goddamn reaction to the big behind. Like when you see some thick R's, you say goddamn and it turned into gyat. That's so weird. It means it became associated with bum bum. Let's transcend it and become a noun. Ah, Zoomer education with Ace. It's more like chat teaching me Zoomer lingo. New content idea. Old boomer VTuber lives Gen Z slang. Holy crap, that is a great content idea. Goddamn. I'm on Urban Dictionary. It says the word is used by the W or L Twitch community to express their enthusiasm when they see a big butt. One lesson from Ace, and I already hope 2025 is close. So, okay, Tipsy, we need to get in touch with the young'uns, okay? By that I mean there's their lingo. Understand their lingo. Do not touch the young'uns. Okay? Do not touch the young'uns. That's horrible. I still need to learn to use TikTok. My page is filled like Asian superstition videos, horror, paranormal. That's amazing. I don't know how it happened. Sometimes you just need to watch 1 or 2 videos and it just happens. It's really weird. Now Zen, how did it come to the butt itself? I mean, I'm a Zoomer and I still struggle to keep up with the lingo. The thing is, right? Zoomers are being phased out for Gen Alpha right now. Gen Alpha is coming, Zoomers, and they're coming up with all sorts of their own lingo. Watch out. You're gonna feel exactly how I feel. Sticking out your gut for the Rizzler. Exactly, right? This is literally talking about sticking out your butt for the Rizzler. How do you do, fellow kids? Zoomers, you're gonna be feeling like how do you do, fellow kids, real soon. Gen Alpha is coming with new words. Zoomers are feeling how millennials and Gen X feel. Exactly. Gen Alpha is growing up and they're making their own words. And you're gonna be confused by their lingo. Though it would be so funny. Oh man, it would be so funny if Gen Alpha cyclically went back and used 50s lingo. Literally what the boomers used back in the 50s. Like daddy-o and hip to the grind and that kind of stuff. Like don't be square. All that kind of lingo. That would be so hilarious if Gen Alpha used those lingo and it's all cyclical and it's like, hey daddy-o, don't be square, brother. I would love that so much. Because literal boomers are baby boomers, people who are born in the 50s and 60s. They use those lingos. Those were their lingos, you know? I remember my days of YOLO and Trollface and Lamau. Yeah. It's the circle of life. Or Pone. I want to see that so bad. Hey, daddy-o. The thing is, okay, when was Gen Alpha born? Hold on a second. Because Gen Alpha is 2010 onwards. Okay. So they're basically like the oldest Gen Alpha right now is 13 years old. 13 years old. That's lingo time. That's the time people come up with lingos, you know? That's the age range. 13, 14. That's the age range where they come up with lingos and dabs and all kinds of crap. So, you know, it's coming, you guys. It's coming. Gen Alpha's taking over. And then the thing is, talking about cyclical, I mentioned this in a stream with Pending, I think. My nephew, who's not Gen Alpha, he's a Zoomer. He was born in 2005, I want to say. Around that time. 2005. Yes, 2005. He was born, so he's still a Zoomer. He's still Gen Z, right? He has a mullet. So for those who don't know, mullet is when you have like normal length hair in the front, and then but your back hair is long. Like literally your back hair goes, you know, beyond the neck, right? Up to the shoulder. And it's like normal length hair in the front, but long back hair. That's a mullet. Like you can still have long hair that goes to your shoulder from the top to the shoulder and the back hair follows, but that's not a mullet because the top hair is also long. That's just long hair, right? But a mullet is where you can see the back hair being long by itself, and then you have like normal length front hair. And my nephew has a mullet. I was like, why? Oh wait, it's with stream with Pepper. That's when we mentioned this. So my nephew has a mullet, and I was like, why are you keeping a mullet? I was like, oh, this is just the trend now. All my friends have mullets, and I'm like, why? Gen Xers, because mullets was famous in the 80s. Yes, 80s. Mullets was famous in the 80s. Gen Xers, me, I'm a Gen X, was living in that mullet age and are all ashamed by it. We're all Gen Xers who had mullets are all ashamed by it. We're all ashamed by our mullets. And I used to have a mullet when I was a kid too, so I know. millennials who grew in the 80s, but as basically teenagers in the 90s, tried their best to eradicate mullets from fashion sense. And they succeeded. Mullets were shamed. People who had mullets were called... No, wait, they weren't called names. They were just called ugly. The mullet itself is ugly, not the face. But yeah, it's like, you know, the mullets were shamed to non-existence, to the point that people don't want to wear mullets anymore. Some people still do, but they were shamed. So now that the mullet's coming back and my nephew has it, I'm like, my God, this I went through a generation of shaming this to get rid of this, but it's coming back. It's so weird. I once understood new lingo, but then I took an arrow to the knee. We still use old boomer slang to this day. Did you know the bee's knees is from the 20s? Yes, I do know the bee's knees was an old boomer slang. Here's the thing. People in our circle, Thunderchart, who use the bee's knees only use it because they watch Harane. And Harane use boomer slang because of other extenuous reason that I'm not sure I can say. I know why, but I'm not sure if I can say it. But Harane always use boomer slang, even though she herself is a Zoomer. So people don't really use the bee's knees these days, but not until recently. But before this, like a generation of people in the 2000s and 2010s do not use the bee's knees. That's not a common slang to be used. Why were mullets such a thing? I don't know. It was embarrassing. I thought mullets are popular in the 80s. Yeah, no, mullets are popular in the 80s. It's coming back. I still have a mullet. I use it for imparting force on another object. How do you do that? That's a mallet. Oh, yeah, you say I still have a mallet. Right, okay. We did center parting, which came back now in trending like K-pop. Yeah, exactly. Center parting. I still do center parting. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I still do center parting. I've never stopped doing center parting. Remember when Superman had the mullet? Yes, I remember that. People shamed the hell out of that Superman. Harane is the bee's knees. Yep, Harane is the bee's knees. I don't know. I've seen it quite a few times in the wild. I literally have not seen people use the bee's knees ever, other than Harane. In all the YouTube channels, YouTube videos that I watch, and all the streams that I go to, I do not see anyone use the bee's knees other than Harane. One of the famous mullet was David Bowie. Now, that's legendary. David Bowie's mullet is from the 70s, and that's legendary. Do not shame. People look at David Bowie's mullet and they go like, that's beautiful. Nobody shames David Bowie ever. Okay, David Bowie is the king. He's the king. I'm a huge David Bowie fan, so you know. I don't hear it that often. Yeah, exactly. Don't be a square, Asu. Watch some skipping down. No, wait, a square? I think people saying now is don't be a square. I think people saying. Am I correct to say boomer lingo is making a cyclical return? That kids in Gen Alpha are using boomer lingos? That's nuts. Superman had a mullet? Yes. Superman had a mullet in the late 90s. No, wait. Mid 90s, not late 90s. In the mid 90s, when he came back to life. So, Superman got killed by Doomsday in like 93, I want to say. Maybe 91, maybe 90s. Hold on. I think, when was Death of Superman? 1990? That's not the one I'm looking for. They listed the cartoon Death of Superman. Oh, 93. I was right. Okay. Death of Superman happened in 93. In, I believe, 94, they did the Reign of the Superman, which is a sequel crossover to the Death of Superman. At the end of Reign of the Superman, where four Superman came to, where four people said that they're Superman that came back to life, and turns out none of them are, which pissed me off. See, that was a whole thing, Reign of the Superman, right? It's a big crossover going across like all these different DC titles, including the four main Superman titles: Action Comics, Superman, The Superman, and also I forgot what the other title is. And then, you know, and it's like these, each comic follows one of the Superman, one of the four Supermen that claim that they're Superman resurrected. So a lot of people, that's polls, because this Reign of Superman went like I think 6 months, 7 months. So there was polls going on about like which one's the real Superman. People were like doing all these predictions, and there's no internet. There was no internet. People are doing all these predictions through like you know, magazines and stuff, sending in letters. They were sending in letters to magazines talking about, oh, I think this is what happened, this is what happened, right? So a whole bunch of people were talking about that, and then we were all like, oh, anticipation, oh, I like the Eradicator Superman, I want him to be the real Superman. I like Cyborg Superman, I want him to be the Superman. And then Cyborg Superman to be the villain, it turned out to be a villain. Superboy is a clone, but it's not really Superman. Steel was not even Superman, because the idea with Steel was that the spirit of Superman possessed what's his name, John something, John Steel. Oh, I can't remember his name. Anyway, people thought Steel was like the spirit of Superman possessed him, and Eradicator, people just thought like it was Superman coming back to life. Turns out none of them are. None of them are Superman. A fifth one came out at the end. A fifth Superman came up and goes like, hey, I'm Superman, and he has a mullet. John Henry Irons, thank you, Thundercharge. So that's what happened with Reign of Superman. I was pissed off with that ending because I was following that, and I was hoping the Eradicator was Superman. It was in the 90s. I was into edgy stuff. I was hoping that the Eradicator was Superman, but it wasn't. And it turned out that none of them are. And it pissed me off. I followed, though I was buying each issue of the comics, literally every issue. I was buying all of them, including the compendiums issues, from Green Lantern to like the Justice League stuff. I was buying all those. I was collecting all this Reign of Superman stuff, because back then trade paperbacks was not a big market yet. Trade paperbacks happened, just not a lot. So I was buying this thing, singular issues, following it to a T. Turns out, nope, none of them was. Yep, I did exactly what they wanted. I did it. I fell into that trap of marketing. Comic marketing. Well played, DC. Well played. But who has the last laugh now, DC? Because your movies suck. Oh man, that was the old days though. Oh. But yeah, that's the story of Superman with a mullet. Oh my god, that's just hilarious though. I've never heard the other than the Flintstones. Remember the Nicolas Cage version? The Nicolas Cage version was something that they were going to because they were going to remake Superman with Tim Burton directing the movie, and Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman, and he had a mullet. Nicolas Cage always had a mullet. Late 90s, I believe, or early then. Yeah, I mean, Death of Superman was early 90s. The Reign of the Superman was, I believe, a year later, 94, so mid 90s. Don't you ever heard anyone call anyone else a square these days besides that one song? You know what? We're gonna start it. All 11 people in chat with me right now, all 12 of us, we're gonna start, calling people a square if they're being squares. Also, it's hip to be square. On a side note, Reign of the Superman is such a sick arc. It was a sick arc. I'm not gonna lie. I was invested in that because I love the storyline. The storyline was amazing. The reveal of Cyborg Superman and who he really was, I was shocked. I was in disbelief. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved each and every moment of the Reign of the Superman until the 5th Superman reveal. That part was like, come on! You already hooked me in with a great story. How can you end it like that? You got that ain't proof the death of Superman didn't do exactly what it set out to do. Oh, this is genius, lol. I have to wonder if they only cast Cage because he had a mullet. Probably, but then I think Tim Burton was a friend of Nicolas Cage as well. I can't be square, Slam. I'm A-Rod. Hey, Charlie. And yeah, no, Charlie is anything but a square. She's awesome. She's awesome, and I love her. Charlie's a great friend, and I will always kick myself in the nuts for mistakenly thought that I messaged her about the recording. When I missed her name and didn't send her a message about that, I will kick myself in the nuts for that every day. She can't be square, she's a cherry. Exactly. But yeah, so that's the origin of Superman with a mullet. We went around long tangents just to get back to the mullet thing. But anyway, yeah, so Gen Alpha coming up. Watch out, Zoomers. They're gonna come up with all sorts of lingo that's gonna confuse you, and then you're gonna start to feel like, oh my god, I feel old. You will feel old. Trust me, you will. Hey Darius, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, Charlie. Well, for me it's a midnight, so good evening. Stop unearthing all those memories I sealed away long ago. Back in my old nerdy days. Oh man, talking about nerdy days, I used to be such a comic book nerd. I would go to a comic shop when I was 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I found out about specialty comic shops. Now before that, Malaysia didn't have specialty comic shops yet, right? Before I was 13, it was like they sell it in like newsstands and all that, but there's no specialty comic shops. So, you know, if I want to buy a comic, I'll go to a newsstands, but then you don't know what's gonna be there. It's not like the newsstands carry every title. So you'll be lucky to find what you want to find. Then when I was 13, I found out about specialty comic shops. It was exactly when Image Comics first started. Spawn. My friend showed me the comic Spawn by Todd McFarlane, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. It's not Marvel, it's not DC. Image, what the hell is Image? And then my friend was like, oh, it's this new company coming up with comics. It's by some guys that was like who used to work in Marvel and DC. I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. And then he was like, here, let me show you where I bought this. Then he brought me to to a specialty comic shop, and that was my first time, stepping foot into a specialty comic shop. Now, I think this shop has been around for like 2 years or a year before I stepped foot on it. So it's been around for a while. And I was like, wow, it's just comics and board games all around. Nothing else but comics and board games. My God. Now I was 13, so I don't have money to buy the board games, but I had money to buy comics. So I bought comics, and I started becoming a regular to the shop. I would go every week to look for new comics to buy. Then I would just continue on until I was 28. No, wait. Because the reason why I stopped going to that comic shop, because they shut down. I can't remember. Was it 28 or 30? I was much older, but I still went to the comic shop every week to buy a comic. But then the comic shop shut down after all the decades that it was around. It was the saddest moment of my life. No. The saddest moment of my life was when my dad passed away. It was the second saddest moment of my life. And it was like, that comic shop that I went to loyally go to almost every week since I was 13 till my late 20s, or even my or 30 years old, shut down. To be fair though, specialty comic shops was already losing money by that time. You know, internet makes it easy for you to get comics on the internet and all that. And the specialty comic shops, that comic shop was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. At the end line, it was just a little nook, like a little office at the back of a stationery shop. It moved around. That store moved around, and I kept myself abreast with where it goes and all that, so I can go to it because it's my favorite place. The shopkeeper is nice, and I met a lot of good people there. And it just became, at the end of it, was just like a little office at the back of a stationery shop, and it was kind of sad, but I still go. I still go, and every week whenever I can. And when the shutdown happened, it was just like, I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss all of you. And I never see them ever again. Literally, I've never seen them ever again. I think the owner passed away 6-7 years ago. I can't remember. I remember hearing the news about that. The owner was old. He was like 60 when 50 or 60 when the shop was already like that small little office at the back. And his wife was like, no, was it his wife or his mom? Maybe it was his mom. The cashier was a much older lady. She was old when I went there when I was 13. She was already like 50 when I was 13. Maybe much older, maybe even 60 or 70. But she was alive all the way till the end of the shop. She knows me by name, so so that's pretty awesome. I've sent tweet. Soon everyone will be saying, "Don't be a square." I'll be on billboards, magazines, whitey shorts, everything under the sun. Hashtag don't be a square. Still, I've never seen a specialty comic store here. Oh man, you're not gonna see that anymore. There's hardly even any specialty comic store in the US anymore these days. Those shops are just shutting down. There's none of those stores here in Malaysia anymore. It doesn't exist here anymore. I keep saying anymore. Your 13-year-old mind must have been blown away up now for sure. That's unfortunate. You must go back in time to bring your Funko Pops to save it. Oh, at the end of it though, that shop was selling everything under the sun, trying their best to keep themselves afloat. They were selling like TCGs. They were trying their best to keep themselves like to have something to always have people coming back. They tried. It's just that generally people were just buying things online by that time. I had a similar thing, but with small arcade and retro consoles. Oh, I have one too. I have an arcade that I go to a lot that shut down. But they shut down when I was like 19 or 20. So it's not as long as the comic shop. Well, you got memories. Yep, I got memories. I can't scroll. Why can't I scroll? Okay. Rip owner. Having a comic shop nearby must have... Oh, it was not nearby. It was not nearby. When I was 13, I had to walk like 30 to 40 minutes to go to the shop. And then my dad bought me a bike, and I biked there for like a lesser time, but it was not nearby. But when I got older, they moved further away. But by that time, I can drive already, so it was, easy to get through. May they rest in peace. Yes, indeed. Couldn't go to the one till I was old enough to drive. Understandable. Because, when I was 13, it's not dangerous to walk alone to the for 30-40 minutes. Like in Malaysia anyway. I know that when I was 13 in America, it's already dangerous. People were getting kidnapped. Kids were getting kidnapped around that time. In Malaysia, it wasn't dangerous yet, so I could walk for 40 minutes by myself and not getting the risk of getting kidnapped. Though it happens, but it's not widespread. So, I'm lucky. I live really close to a bookstore that has significant comic collection. Ah, nice. There's still a place in Singapore catered to bookstores and comic stores. Still blooming. Here's the thing. We got that too. We got a bookstore that also carries comics. Kinokuniya being one of them. But I'm talking about specialty comic stores where it's just comics. No books, no muss, only comics and board games. Nerd stuff. Only nerdy stuff. Those are the one that's just disappearing. Most here in the States are hybrid stores with tabletop and card games. Yeah. Mostly comic book figures. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm talking about here. Doesn't exist anymore. And like these comic stores that I used to go to, they started out as just comics. Just comics, no board games yet. But then as they go along, they had to import all these other things because comic alone was not bringing in the people. So they had to start putting in TCGs, tabletop stuff, which is good for me. I like those stuff. So I'm not complaining. Aren't you the guy who just graduated? Yes, I am, Melchiad. I am the guy who just graduated from Virtual Hero School. I am now a full-fledged superhero. Yay! They have even all the new ongoings, though they didn't have a somewhat obscure run I was looking for. Oh, okay. Can't say I've ever seen a specialty comic shop in my life. They're so obscure. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we still do. It's all Dark Horse and Marvel comic books. Yeah, but like you said though, it's catered to bookstores and comic stores, right? So if there's still books being sold with the comics, it's not really the specialty comic store I'm talking about. The specialty comic store does not have any books. It's only comics. Those don't exist here anymore. At least not to my knowledge. They might still exist. They might still be around. But to my knowledge, I can't find them. Random flex fact. By 2023, we have become the 5th safest country in the world. Ooh, nice. That's amazing. That's so cool. I wish Malaysia is a safe country. We are not. That's why I'm here. To try and make it safe. But it's not working. Superhero in training, not easy to make a country safe. Now I'm a full-fledged superhero. Maybe I can make a country safe, but no promises. But anyway, I think it's a good place for me to stop the stream now. We've been talking for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I can't believe We got that long. So summarize what we've been talking about today. Summarize over the important things. The important things, not not about what we've been talking about. There's too much things. But summary, 2024. I'm gonna try to make more video content and less live streaming. So I might stream once a month. There's a lot of people who just came in who didn't know this, but the plan is to try make less live stream content but make more video content. So I might stream once a month or twice a month or something like that. There's no set schedule yet, but I'm gonna concentrate more on making video content, skits, me talking about stuff, that kind of things. And I don't know why my throat suddenly. So yeah, mainly because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the live stream grind anymore. So that's what I'm planning to do. Now I will still collab with friends who live stream. But I'll probably not stream myself. I'll be on their stream. So that will still happen. If friends who live stream wants me to play games with them, I will, accept. And then maybe I'll record it and make video content from that. But that's about all I can make. I'm not gonna be live stream a lot. I'm just gonna concentrate more on video content. So I will still be streaming. It's just not a lot. Down for code names too. Yeah, maybe. We believe in you, so you're a hero. Thank you, Darius. I'll try my best. Get to work, superhero. I am. I am working right now. Fun streaming has been. Thank you, JC Kun. Like old school VTubing. Yes, Charlie. We were talking about that. We were mentioning how VTubing started as a video content creation and not a live stream thing. So I'm going back to that. Keep on saving everyone's day. We'll try my best. I can't promise anything, but I will try my best. Summary, memberships are weird. Boomers are coming back. Comics are not. DC movies are bad. Thank you, Tipsy. That's a good summary. That is exactly what the things we're talking about. As long as you feel comfier, that means more to us. Yep. That's mainly the whole reason. I will still stream from time to time, but it will mostly be video content. But I hope you guys will still enjoy whatever I come up with. Hopefully. Now, January though, for January, I think I'll still be streaming a lot more than making video content. I'm not gonna start that yet. What I'm planning to do is phasing it out, kind of thing, phasing out this live streaming. So I'll still try to stream in January as much as I can, but I will we'll slowly phase out the live streaming and put out more video content. But yeah, that's about it. Again, thank you, Jia, for all those super chats and those gifts, memberships. Like, dang. And thank you, Tipsy, as well, for those gifted memberships. I did not expect that today. I really didn't expect that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope we're gonna go off now. I hope this whole vertical stream didn't disorient you guys too much. I'm kind of enjoying the small space it gives me. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. It's I don't have to think about like, oh, going here and there, oh, too much negative space. Boom, easy. Space is all here. And I can back hit the chat like this if they're being naughty. Luckily, you guys weren't being naughty. You guys are nice. You guys are super today, chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you around. Stay good, stay healthy. Don't forget to hydrate whenever you can. And of course, to always enjoy the future, heroes. Otsu. Justice. Hold on, did I get the right transition? Okay, I got the right transition. I'll see you around. Bye bye. Well, that was the wrong URL. Forget about that. Then we're just gonna have it on this empty back comic page.